Hello, we're over here. I'm looking here. Let's see. Can I hear myself? Test 1 2. Test 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 1 2.
Let's see. Can I hear myself?
Yes.
Test.
The fan is on because I'm making my schedule's all messed up. So I have to leave the fan on for a couple minutes because I'm finishing making some rice. So I'll turn the fan off shortly. Hello, everyone. What's going on? We are here live. And we're going to try the new lens, hopefully. What's going on with this? That's better. Hello. So right now we're on the new camera. We're on the new camera, but I'm not on the new lens. So we're going to see how the lens, if the lens makes any difference. Yeah, Peak Time Racing is here. Yeah, Peak Time Racing. Oh, Peak Time Racing, I want to show your video. Can I show your video? Peak Time Racing? Kimberly, I'm so sorry about your foster kitten. My condolences. That's not good. Okay, yeah, we get Peak Time Racing says we can show the video. So I'll show Peak Time Racing's video when I'm explaining the lens. And there's this weird thing where the camera, like I'm looking into camera, I kind of want to get myself higher in the frame, but if I do that, I feel like the camera will be pointing here, if that makes sense. Like the camera is designed to point at the part in the middle, like the camera's pointing here. It's not pointing at my eyes. If I have the camera directly pointing at my eyes, then I'm going to be very low in the frame. But I'm looking at the camera now. I feel like I'm looking at you. Let me see how this looks on. If I'm doing this, if I'm looking into camera, does it look like I'm looking at you? Let's see how it looks. I'm looking at here. I'm looking at here. Now I'm gonna.
I'm looking at here.
Yeah,
I'm looking at here.
looks fine. Does it look like I'm looking at you? It's this interesting thing, because I like myself to be higher in the frame. Everybody's saying it looks fine when I look at the camera. Okay. I could zoom in some too. That's the other thing. I haven't even bothered. I could zoom. I noticed things seemed a little wide. I noticed the shots seemed a little wide. Maybe I should zoom in a little bit. Peak Time Racing says, looks fine, don't stress about it. Well, yeah, for now I'll leave it. It's just something to be aware of that I can zoom. So, anyways. I could lower the camera but angle it up. I don't really want, thank you, Peak Time Racing. I don't really want to lower the camera because it's already even like a little below eye level. So, like if anything, the camera maybe, well, it's about as high as I use. I'll experiment with it. I won't experiment right now, but fair enough. I can definitely experiment with the high and low and everything. It's probably right around where I want it. We got Sarah Joy and AJ are moderating. Denise F. Thank you all for moderating. I really appreciate it. And we have our viewers. Hey, Hanyel Fargus. Thank you, Hanyel. I appreciate that, Hanyel. Thank you. Thank you so much, Hanyel Vargas. And also Kik Patowski. Kik Patowski, thanks for your support, Kik Patowski. I appreciate that. Yeah, we did 2 streams last night. I didn't plan on doing 2 back-to-back streams, but we just did. Yeah, we were on until about 5 in the morning. So, by the way, just as a comparison, here's the old camera. I have the old camera set up because I need to go to it during this stream. So the old camera, but from a different angle, that's the webcam, and that's a different angle. But that's the camera, the web camera. So we have switched from this to this. That's the new camera. But we're also going to try the new lens for the new camera. Yeah, the new lens is here. Polly says old camera feels nostalgic. So we got Polly, John Gidry, Alibaba, Tammy Lance, Kimberly Barr, C. Michelle Sparks, Doc, Ben Huffstetler, Strange Reverend, Aries Pjork, Dennis St. Amour, Lexa Fulmer, Madison, Meaningful Acronym, Kenneth Colton, David Gibson, Tony Del Monte. 4 weeks until the fair, until Tony performs at the Minnesota State Fair. Kay Bati, Sandy Letner, Aries Pjork, I already said that. Carlos Rose Realtor, Peak Time Racing, Doc, Flamingo Girl, TT Ryan the Gamer, April Coco, Wens Trends, Mantronics Weewick, J. Marie, Donna Sackman, Case and JoJo fan, Andrew Broadwater. Andrew, did you see we used your sauce on the last stream? We used your Old Bay sauce. It was great. Marzel, Ziggy, Shane M, Gordon Gott, Marcel Kern, good to see you, Marcel. Torbet, Louise, Apocalypse Snow, Christine W, Darth Tater. No Sonic. I'm worried about Sonic. I'm sure Sonic's fine. Tiffany Rosato, Laura Nance, Epan, Pickled Grammar, MSU Kiwi. MKD says the picture quality is much better in 1080-30 compared to 1080-60. Yeah, 1080-60 wasn't really working for people. Oh, Sonic is here. Oh, okay. Carlos, the inserts I think are coming tomorrow, but maybe I'll update on that later. There's too much to cover here. I gotta keep the focus on the lens, but maybe I'll update that later. We'll eventually update on it. Aries Pjork. Aries, thank you, Aries. That's very kind of you. Thanks for the sticker. For the hippo sticker. I don't even know what he's doing. Oh, he's like putting on his gloves or something? I'm not sure. What's the hippo doing? RD says it looks good without the lens, but I'm expecting it will be even better with it. We'll talk about that. Sebi, I'm deleting your comment. This is not ESPN. Oh, Andrew, you got to watch the stream from last night. Hello, 77 Pool Bob. Hello, Steve Edwards. Okay, so first of all, I really want to shut off the fan, but I want to see if my rice is cooked. I can leave the rice. I've been cooking rice because my schedule's all messed up. Let me just see if the rice is done cooking. Yeah. Fine. Fan off. The fan is off. Good. Okay, no problem, Sebi. Okay, so we have the new camera working, the one that you guys bought, but the one issue with the new camera I mean, I like it. I like the look a lot now that I've kind of fixed the color more. I definitely like the look better than the web camera. So we were, as I mentioned to you, the old camera, which I have set up, is this one. That's the old one. It's a different angle because I can't have two cameras in the exact same place. But that gives you the general idea. That's the old camera. And then the new one is over here. But you know, I wanted to see if I could get maybe a little crisper picture. Still a little grainy. But I have it on 1080 now. By the way, if you're watching, make sure you bump it up to 1080 because YouTube often will not initially have you at 1080. So make sure you bump it to 1080. The picture looks good, but I wanted to see if we could get it crisper. So what Peak Time Racing suggested is using a lens that does better in low light, that lets more light in, that has a bigger, the lens allows you to have the aperture open wider to let in more light. So this new lens, which I got, and a bunch of you helped pay for, we're going to try it tonight. We're going to see if it helps. But the first thing I want to show you is Peak Time Racing. Our viewer actually was kind enough to send me a video where he actually has the lens I have. He has the lens I'm using right now and the new one. And he was the one who suggested that, hey, maybe you should try this. Now, it was several people suggested, but he was saying, like, look, if you look at this video, I'll demonstrate to you what the difference is. That's what he said. So he made a little video that I'm going to show you right now where he demonstrates the difference between the lenses. Oops, that's my rice. In a second, I got to shut off the rice maker. So we're going to watch Peak Time Racing's video, guys. There's Peak Time Racing. That's him. That's Peak Time Racing. See, it says Kit Lens versus Sigma Lens for Steve Lookner. Kit Lens is the one that comes with it. That's the one I have on right now. And Sigma Lens is the one we're going to try out. Okay, so this is Peak Time Racing. Let's see if I can get them all on the screen. I don't want it to be small. Peak Time Racing, I'm going to frame you, I think, this way. No. Maybe if I do this. Ooh, there we go. That's better. There, then I can get you all in the shot. All right, we're going to watch Peak Time Racing's video. It was very well done. Okay, so let's watch this. I'm going to mute myself so we can watch Peak Time Racing's awesome video. Here we go. I had it muted. I had it muted. Let's start it again. Let's start it again. I had it muted. My bad. Thanks for letting me know. We're going to do this again. Here we go. And now, here is Peak Time Racing.
Hey Steve, Phil here from Peak Time Racing. So I have a very similar camera to what you have, and I've got the same lens as you, the 15 to 45 f3.5 lens, and this is the kit lens that's included with your camera. And as you can see, my picture here is very dark. I've got my frame rate set on 30 frames per second. It's 1080p HD, and my shutter speed is 1-60, and my ISO is set to 400. So this is the picture quality that you're getting because this lens only goes down to an f3.5. So we're going to switch right now to the Sigma 16mm lens, same settings, but it's an f1.4. And here we are, exactly the same settings, 1080p, 30 frames per second, 1-60 for your shutter speed, and then it's an f1.4 compared to the f3.5 on the kit lens. So you can see just how crazy crisp, clear quality this is. And this is a very low light setting. You can see it's very dark behind me. The only light that you're getting is just from my computer monitors, which are in front of me. But you can see just how much more clear the picture quality is. And it's only at a 400 ISO. So if I were to bump the ISO up really high on the kit lens, you could get it to this brightness, but it's not going to be as crystal clear quality. You're going to see a lot of that pixelation on my face. So I decided to put the kit lens back onto the camera, and then I kicked the ISO up all the way up to 6400 ISO so I could get the same brightness effect on the kit lens camera as I do have to the Sigma 16mm. So for the same brightness, we have a 400 ISO on the Sigma lens and a 6400 ISO on the kit lens. And you can see that it still doesn't look horrible on like a smaller screen. I'm looking at it on the small screen of the camera, but there's a lot more pixelation when you look at it on a full screen. So that's why having a lens that has a higher or a lower aperture number, the f1.4, it allows in a lot more light, which keeps the crystal clear quality picture. So if you need any help with any settings or anything like that, then just let me know and I'll walk you through it.
I mean, you really couldn't ask for a better video.
Hey Steve, Phil here from Peak Time.
I didn't ask him to send this to me. He just sent it to me. Peak Time Racing. It's so well done, and it's like he just sent it to me. Probably half an hour after the stream ended, he sent me this video, which is amazing. So really well done. Peak Time Racing. Peak Time Racing. I know you talk about cars on your channel. You should talk about video stuff. You did a really good job. So basically, just to sum up what he's saying, the current lens I have doesn't. The big problem is this. Here's the big problem. I'm shooting in my living room, right? In the one room I live in. I don't want to have a lighting setup in here. I could get studio lighting in here and set it up. I don't want it in here. I don't have room for it. And more importantly, way more importantly, it's not pleasant for me to sit here. For agenda-free TV, I'll do it. I have lighting set up for agenda-free TV. I'll put up with the bright lights. I don't like putting up with bright lights in here. It's not chill. It's annoying. I do it enough with agenda-free TV. So I just want to use the room lighting. I have no special lighting here right now. But because I'm not using special lighting, it's darker than it would be if I used special lighting. And the camera, the lens I'm using now, struggles with the amount of light. It has to, it only lets in so much light. So to brighten up the picture, it's got to compensate for that. And when it brightens up the picture, you get more graininess. So I'm losing sharpness right now with this lens. And it was the same thing with the webcam. I mean, to a great degree with the webcam. Because there's not that much light in here, the webcam, and then to a lesser extent, the new camera with the current lens, are bumping up the lighting. But when they do that, to brighten the picture, you get graininess. So, and then a couple of our viewers saying it's called noise. Jeremy says it's called noise, and then another one, Scott Bixler, says it's called noise. Anyways, so in theory, what Peak Time Racing showed you is he went from that's the lens I'm using now, and with the same settings, he switches the lens out. And this is the new lens, and you can see how much brighter the picture is, but it's still it's clear. And that's because the new lens lets in more, it allows you to have the aperture open more. It basically allows more light to come into the camera. And what he also showed you is he said, look, I can, with the old lens, get the picture bright, but you're going to lose a lot of sharpness. See, that's with the new lens, and then that's with the current lens. And yeah, you can get the current lens bright, but when you bump up the brightness with the current lens, the picture's a lot more grainy. Yeah, Manic Miner says it's brighter in your room, so you can probably go lower ISO than 400. So yeah, I know what you're saying, yes. So the ISO basically is the setting by which the camera bumps up the brightness of the picture. But you want to keep that as low as possible, because the more the camera is bumping up the brightness, the more noise, graininess you're going to get. So my hope is that the two things that have bothered me, the two reasons I wanted to get a new camera for Lookner channel. One was because the color was off with the webcam. It just didn't get the color right. It was always color problems. And two, because of the picture, I wanted to see if I could get the picture sharper. Now, I definitely think it's the case that this camera handles color better. As you can see, if we go back to the webcam, where's the webcam? There's the webcam. It's in a different angle, but you're used to seeing this on the webcam. And you might say, Steve, can't you change the white balance or whatever? It never works. So with the color was never right with the webcam in this room because of the lighting situation. Now switching to the new camera, I think the color is way better. It's way more natural. It definitely is better. It looks much more like it looks actually in here. But you know, the sharpness isn't. It feels like it could be better. And so what I'm going to try to do now is I'm going to switch out. I'm going to put the new lens on the camera, and we're going to see if we can get it to be a sharper picture while keeping the good color. You know, that's what we're trying to do. But Peak Time Racing made a great video, so I really appreciate his video. No, Peak Time Racing is his channel. It's a one-man channel, as he says. Catherine Leatherwood says, you look great on camera now. Too many lens on camera snobs. Who cares? I care. I care. I would like it to look. It bothers me when it looks kind of fuzzy. We do this enough. We're on this channel enough, so I'd like to see if it can be better. And believe me, there's way more expensive stuff I'm not getting. Peak Time Racing thinks the lens is going to be perfect for me. Chris Lund says, Peak Time Racing, I told my nephew about you and you are nonstop now. Scott says, be careful because camera lenses get mighty expensive. I'm not buying more camera lenses. The plan is not to have an army of camera lenses. There's one lens here, which I bought and which some of our viewers ended up pitching in for. We had, let's see, we had Gordon Gott pitched in, and also Cala Voltaire and EPAN all really helped out with the new lens. And believe me, there's way more expensive lenses I could get. That's not the point. Okay, so what I want to do, let me just do a quick news check. But what we're going to do now is we're going to actually try the new lens. We're going to try the new lens now, and we're going to see what happens. Let me just make sure there's no crazy news going on. And I'm going to switch to the old camera while I check the new while I switch the new lens in. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Let's go back to the webcam. All right, now we're at the webcam, and let me just switch this angle too to the webcam. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to, the camera's kind of angled. Hang on, let me do this real quick. Let me move this over slightly. Let's get this over here. There, that's a little better. Oops. Now I can move this here. No, this way. This way. That way. That way? Anyways, we're just gonna be this. We're gonna be like this for a couple minutes. Okay, now. Okay, so right now, what I need to do is. Oh, the link of the video. Yes, here's the video. Here's Peak Time Racing's video. That's the link to the video if you want to go watch it again. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to I have to turn off the new camera and take it off the tripod and detach the lens and put the new lens on. Oh, let me show you what the new lens is. The new lens is this Sigma lens, Sigma 16 millimeter f1.4 DCDN. This is a lens that the channel Think Media, which is a great YouTuber help channel with like over 1 million subscribers, they recommend this lens. It gets a lot of good ratings. Peak Time Racing uses this lens, and it just felt like it also, by the way, I can return it if it doesn't work, right? If it doesn't help, but it just seemed like it would be the lens that best fit my needs for what I'm looking for. Oh, why take? Oh, I guess I don't have to take it off the tripod. I don't have to take the camera off the tripod. That's true. Yes, this is the. This is the one for the Canon, as far as I'm aware. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see. Yes, Canon EFM mount. It says it right on there. Jeremy. And I'll actually show you I'll show you the link to the lens, in case you're wondering. So we'll see if it works. If it doesn't, I can return it. Well, I got to unplug the rice maker. Let me do that. So right now we're on the webcam. We're not even on the new camera. We're on the webcam. Okay, this is the lens, and it comes with a bunch of extra things, but the price is the same as if you buy just the lens. So you're not paying any extra for the extra stuff. It's the Sigma 16 millimeter, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I just posted the link to that. Anyways, let me just turn off the rice maker. Now, Peak Time Racing says it's quite a heavy lens, so I'm hoping it doesn't tip over the tripod or something. You know? So, and also I have to like rewatch the video on how to take off the lens. I think there's like a button I press on the camera and then I twist the lens. I gotta put the cap on the lens too. Let me do that, just so I don't mess up the lens. The kit lens. I literally have never taken I've only attached one lens to a camera ever. I've only attached one lens to a camera ever, and I've never taken a lens off a camera. Push the button and turn the lens left. I actually watched a video. Yeah, I'm looking at another one here. It says there's a button on the side. You press the button and you turn. Angie says press button and turn. All right, I'm going to try to take the lens off the current camera. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can not mess this up. So, press the button. Okay, I have the lens off the current camera, But what I need to do now is go get the cover for the bottom of this lens. I have one side covered. Now I have to cover the other side. Hang on a second here. Where is the lens covered? I don't want to leave things uncovered. It's one of these two. I don't know which one it is. Which is the back cover of the lens? Is it the thick one? Is it the thick one or the thin one? What is the cover for the back of the lens? Oh, you don't leave your camera without a lens too long. All right, hang on a second. Now I need to put the lens cap on. Which is which? This is the lens cap. So I have to put one, I don't know which goes on which goes on the camera, and which goes on the camera and which goes on the lens. Or is there a difference? No, one of them has like an indentation and one of them doesn't. Peak Time Racing will tell me. So I want to put one of these back on the camera to cover it up for now while I open the lens, and I have to put the other one on the back of the lens. Smaller on back side? What does that mean? One is screw on. Try them both. Try them both. I think I got it. Oh, I got it. I got it. Hang on. So this one should go onto the camera? I did it. I got it. Okay, we're good. We're good. So I now have the kit lens is covered on both sides. Oh, the kit lens is covered on both sides. But the lens cap, now I'm confused. Should this one with the squeeze, should the one with the squeeze be on the camera right now or on the lens? Now I'm confused. I don't know what I've done. What have I done? Yes, what? When you say yes, what do you mean? Though there's one of the three pieces has a squeeze on it. Squeeze is the lens. Squeeze is the lens, not the actual camera opening. Okay, so I have the squeeze on the lens, and I have the thing on the back of the lens, and then I have the thing on the camera itself, which is covered. So nothing's open. Everything seems to fit. Peak Time Racing says stay on standby for another video. Okay, so I assume I've done this right so far. Tim says, looks like to me. Carlos says, that's it. Okay, so this at least is here. We can put this aside. The kit lens. We'll leave the kit lens right there. Now what I need to do is I need to open this lens, which is the Sigma lens. And I need to put the Sigma lens on my camera. And hopefully it doesn't weight down, doesn't tip over the tripod. Oh, sorry. I'm looking over here. I need to put this lens, the Sigma lens, on my camera and hope it doesn't tip over the tripod. Put the old lens away. I'll put it in the box. I might need it, though. Okay. Guys, I already covered the sensor. I have put the cover on the camera sensor. The camera is not open right now. The cover is on the camera sensor. Everything's covered. Now, this is the Sigma lens in here. That's the Sigma lens. Okay, now this should have covers on both sides, I guess. Yes, both sides of it are covered. Ugh, I get nervous even holding this. Yes, see, it has a cover on both sides. It has a cover on the front. So basically, I want to take off the back cover, and I want to take off the cover of the sensor, and then I want to screw this on. So I need to do that. Make sure the tripod head is screwed tight when you put on new lens so it won't pivot forward. I think everything is tight on it. All right, I guess I just got to try this. So I don't have to take off the lens cap yet because I just need to take off the back and then take off the sensor cover. All right, guys, I hope I don't mess this up. Here goes nothing. Okay, that works. That's fine, that's just a cap. Here we go. There's this. Okay, we're good to go. We're good to go. I have successfully attached the new lens to the new camera. Okay, so now what I need to do is take off the lens cap. Okay. Now, what am I doing here? Let's see. ISO. F. Okay, here's my question. So here's my question for peak time racing. Okay, so the new lens is now on. The new lens is on the camera. So we're there. Now, peak time racing, I have a question for you. My question for you is, I just put the new lens on the camera, and the F setting, it's not letting me change the F setting. Is that because I need to change the F setting while, does the HDMI thing affect the F setting? Am I in manual mode? Yes, I am, I believe. Let me check. I am in manual mode, yes. Let me try this. Well, hang on. Hang on. Oh, I can change the F setting. I can change the F. All right, I'm down to 1.4 on the F setting. Okay, 1.4. Okay, so I just changed the F setting to 1.4. All right, so I got the F down to 1.4. Now the picture is like blurry. The picture is blurry when I look through it. So I put the F setting as low as it could go. Now adjust your ISO. So I don't do the adjust your ISO just for the lighting level I want. Okay. Okay. Adjust your ISO. Okay, I got it. I think I got it. My ISO is like 160. My ISO is 160. Is autofocus? Yes, autofocus is turned on, but I think I have the face focus turned on. Maybe it hasn't activated yet. Let me. I'll have to see. Hold on. Let's see here. No, the focus seems to be working. The focus seems to be working. Yes, the face focus, it's working. It's focusing on my face. I can literally see focusing on my face. Okay, this is good. So I have the picture should be 1080/30. The shutter speed is 160, which is what I should have. The F is as low as I can go, which is 1.4, and the ISO is 160, which is as low as I bumped it up as little as possible to get the lighting. So we should be ready, right? You may want to bump the F to 2.0 and the ISO up the ISO slightly. I want to bump the F up so there's less blur. So just explain to me. Guys, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. Peak time racing. So why do I want to bump the F from 1.4 to 2? Just so I know what I'm doing. Let's see. So I can see the picture on the camera. Let's see. Try it as it is. No, I'm gonna wait to see what peak time racing says. With more blur, it may hunt for your face more if you're sitting farther away. It seems to be tracking my face pretty well. Like I'm moving around and I can see on the screen the tracker tracking my face. So I think it's doing okay. Should we just look? Should we just try it? Should we just try it this way? I mean, it's clearly working. So I can just show you guys what it looks like. If it's tracking, just leave it. All right, I'm going to leave it now. I'm going to leave it. I just need to make a slight adjustment here. Okay, let's see. Guys, we're about to test this out. I don't know how this is going to look. So it's working. It's working. So in a second, I'm going to switch it over. I'm going to switch from this camera to the new camera, but it's going to be the new camera with the new lens. And what we want to see is, will the new lens produce a little sharper picture? That's the hope. The hope is that the new lens will give us a little sharper picture than you saw at the beginning of this stream when I was using the new camera with the kit lens. All right, so I don't know how it's going to look. I'm going to be looking at YouTube just like you guys. Just like you guys, I'm going to be looking at YouTube to see what happens. So wish me luck. Hopefully this works. And then you can tell me your feedback as well. Do we think it's going to help or not? I have no idea. Hang on. Let me just get YouTube up so I can see it. All right, I can see myself. Now again, you're not watching, this is not the old, you're watching on the webcam. So we're not comparing it to this. What we're comparing, it'll obviously be better than this, but we're comparing it to how it was at the start of the stream. All right, Meredith says, see you on the other side. Dave Moss says, Sonic says, we wish you luck. Linda says, I take it we're still getting ready. Okay. I'm using a Canon EM50 Mark II. Wait, Canon EOS M50 Mark II. All right, are we ready? Guys, are we ready? Okay, guys, on 3, I'm going to switch to the new camera, and we'll see how the clarity looks. I think the color is right. I'm looking at the viewfinder. I may have to adjust the color because I was just quickly looking at the viewfinder. So I can make adjustments. I kind of did this kind of quickly. So if it's too dark or too bright, I can make that adjustment very easily. I just quickly kind of estimated what color level, what brightness level we need. Okay, here we go, guys. Getting ready. All right, on 3, we're going to switch over to the new lens and see how this new lens looks. I have no idea how it's going to look. I just don't know. On 3. If it works. 1, 2, 3. It's too dark. I got to bump up the brightness. It's way too dark. So let me bump up the brightness. So do I need more ISO? Should I turn the ISO up? People are saying it's sharper looking. I can bump up the ISO a bit more ISO. Okay, hang on, guys, hang on. Let's do this. I think that's too much. That's a little more ISO right there. I'm going to sit down. It's going to focus on my face. That's a little more ISO. It's going to focus on my face. All right, it's a little better. Now, is it more clear? Is it a more clear picture? I can't tell. What do you guys think? Very sharp, says Gordon Gott. Peak Time Racing says very sharp. So you guys are saying you think it's more clear. Now, go to YouTube. Remember, on YouTube, you got to make sure you're watching in 1080 because YouTube might not be showing it to you in 1080. So if check your YouTube resolution, make sure it's 1080. Aries says sharp and clean. Linda says looks about the same. I think it does look sharper. I should have shaved. The aperture is 1.4. It's as low a setting on the aperture as I can make. Blue Chainsaw Man likes it. Sebi says focus is better. C. Michelle Sparks says very nice. Daniel says amazing. Sonic says never realized how closely you look like Jason Momoa. RD says very clear. All right, we're gonna do a comparison here. What you should do. I wonder if I can do this. Can I? No. Something really important to point out. This is really important, guys. This is really, really important. This is very important. You may notice. Oh, thank you, Mohawk News Station. I appreciate it. Get you a Jamba Juice, says Mohawk News Station. Can I use it for like frozen fruit and yogurt? Because I have frozen fruit and yogurt here. I sometimes say. Thank you, Mohawk News Station. I appreciate that. So, you may notice that the window is like a little blurry, and the plant is like a little blurry. So with this lens, something you will get more than the other lens. It's called it's a smaller depth of field. Basically, not everything back. What's behind me will be a little more blurred out, and a lot of YouTubers really like that. Like the in thing now for YouTubers is to have like you as a person in focus and then the background kind of blurred. So we could do that more, but peak time. Oh, and now the monitor is blurred more. So Peak Time Racing says the blurred monitor puts the focus on you, which looks excellent. So the idea is that a smaller, only a smaller range only a smaller range is in focus. So if stuff is in front of me, like the monitor, it'll be more blurry. And also if stuff is behind me. So the window is probably looking a little more blurry than it used to because that's the nature of this lens. So the idea is that I would be sharp, but the stuff in front of back would be less sharp. So we'll have to see how that is. Now, Nicole White says, I still think it's too dark. So I understand what you're saying, Nicole. Let me say this, though. This wall, the wall looks just like on the monitor, the wall looks exactly on YouTube as it looks in real life. So in terms of me being dark, I mean, one thing that's happening is just the room is not very well lit. And I don't have special lighting in here. I don't have a light coming on my face or two lights coming on my face. Bokeh, is it Bokeh? I think meaningful acronym says that's when the stuff in the back is blurry. Oh, my shirt is blue. No, my shirt is blue or black. I can't even see in person. I think my shirt is blue, but it's not. It's dark blue. So I don't know if I should try adjusting the light a little bit, and see it. It seems maybe a little. It seems like my face is a little dark, but I mean the background is perfect lit. So, Peak Time Racing says I was going to say you could turn your room lights down, but it looks fine now. So I could make some adjustments, but if I bump up the overall brightness, this is like perfect right now. Like when I look at the screen and then I look at this, I mean, if anything, like what's on the screen is a little brighter than the wall is when I look at it. The wall has a pinkish hue because I have lights on. You can't see the buildings outside. That's what Nicole White says. So that's a bit of a drawback. Actually, also, it's raining too. It's not that bright out, but yeah, you can't see the lights. You can't see outside as well. Because that's the nature of this lens, is that you get this bokeh, I guess it's called. So that's a little bit of a drawback if you want to see out the window. Let's see. Peak Time Racing says hold your hand right up to the lens and let it focus on your hand. That will show the depth of field the lens does. So if I put my hand up to the lens, it'll focus on my hand and everything in the back will get blurry. Yes, look at that. See, now the hand is in focus, but everything in the back is blurry. See that? Look at that. Now what? It should eventually get there I go. Oh, The thing to do, hey, Aries Puric, thank you, Aries Puric. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Aries, for the sticker, for the lemon and lime sticker. Carlos says you can raise the f-stop to 2 and get less bokeh. Now, if I raise the f-stop, however, I'm going to be letting less light in. So I'll have to use more ISO, I think, which I don't want to do. Although I could try it. Let's see. What was I going to say? Oh, let's compare. What I want to do is compare. I want to look and compare between what this looks like now and what it looked like before. So I don't know if this is going to work. You can do it yourself by just rewinding the stream. You can do it yourself. Sorry. So let me mute this. So that's now, okay? That's now. That's with the new it's the new lens, and the old lens is going to be here. That's before. It's kind of hard because I'm showing you, you can't look at it yourself. Like I'm showing you what's on my monitor. But see, my face is a little, hold on, if we go back here, I don't know. I'm trying to get the same angle. That's before, that's now. It does seem like it was a little maybe brighter before. Should I try brightening things up a little bit more? That was before. It was like blurrier but a little brighter. Maybe I should bump things up. The lighting. We'll see. There's me now. My face looks a little darker with the new lens. It's also interesting, see, because even my finger with the new lens, my finger is not in focus. My face is in focus. Juju B says the still shots aren't as clear as the video. So here's the video. That's the original lens. Then that's the current lens. That's the original lens. That's the current lens. I don't know if you guys can see a difference. I mean, you literally can rewind. Wherever you're watching this, you can rewind the video and you can see for yourself the difference between the beginning and later. But I wonder if I should do anything with ISO. Should I bump up the ISO a bit? ISO can make it a little brighter, but you get... Peak Time Racing says you could bump up the ISO slightly. Okay, as long as it's 800 or lower, you won't see quality difference. I'm going to try bumping up the ISO, which just brightens things up a little bit, just a little bit, and see what happens. Let's see. It's at 200 now. That's too bright. That's 250. That's 250. Now, how does this look? How does that look? Is that a little better? That's 250. I went from 200 to 250, which is not a big increase. In terms of my face. Linda says it's brighter. Second lens, this doesn't look black. I don't believe this looks black right now. Let's see. Oh, it does sort of look black on the screen. I wonder if I need to change the white balance a little bit. I don't know. That's a little strange. Let me see. No, it does look a little blue. It looks right now. I'm watching right now. I'm seeing kind of a dark blue. I mean, it's pretty dark in person. Yeah, Juju B says, now your shirt looks dark blue. Peak Time Racing says that's bright enough. Yeah, I think if you look, it seems like dark blue to me. I mean, it's not easy to make out. It's not easy to make out in the room. Before it did look black, though. I agree with you guys. Okay, so Carlos says looks dark blue. So this is, so we have our, now the other thing I can try doing is like zooming in a little bit. For the fun of it, should I try zooming in a little bit? I mean, Peak Time Racing in his video was zoomed in. Peak Time Racing says, looks fine on your streaming software. You may want to add a bit of contrast. That will sharpen it up more. Oh, that's a whole, I've never even tried that before. I've never tried adding contrast. Let's see. Camera. Contrast. Should I try bumping up the contrast? I've never done this before. Just for the fun of it, contrast is at 0. Oh, no, you're right. Peak Time Racing. I cannot zoom in. I would have to move the camera. It's a prime lens. It does not have zoom. Makes sense. You're exactly right. So I could move the camera and get closer to the camera. But that is, Peak Time Racing is exactly right. You're right. All right. Oh, this is the contrast. Okay. So if that's a crazy bumped up contrast, that's a contrast at 12. And then at 0, it was like this. So is there, I mean, if we bump it up the contrast like a couple things, that's 2 versus 0. It kind of messes with the color a little bit. Angle is fine. What do you think about contrast? That's 0. That's original contrast. And then I'll go 1, 2, 3. What do people think of it? And then here's back to 0. 2, 1, 0. 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 0. Everybody's changing their mind. Peak Time Racing thinks 1 or 2. All right, 1, 2. That's 2. Too much? Too much contrast there? This is 2. That seems sharper. Blurred monitor is distracting. The problem is, it's a big monitor, and I have to have my monitor in front of me. I need to be able to look at the monitor. I look at your comments on the monitor. So it being right here helps me because I can see your comments. If the camera was way over here, I would have to keep turning to see your comments. So it's a bit of an issue. I don't really think I can get rid of the monitor being here because I do need to see your comments. I could maybe swing the camera around a little more, but I do need to have the monitor close so I can see your comments. So the contrast is at 2. How do we feel about that? Should I leave it at 2? The camera, I can't put the camera that much closer because I have a table. I'm sitting at a big table, so it's not too easy. 2 is too much. Polly likes the blue monitor. Oops, that's 0. Sorry, this is a contrast of 1. That's a contrast of 1. That's the original. That's 1. That's contrast of 1. Maybe we'll put the contrast at 1. 0 was perfect. People are arguing. One is good. We can try it. Why am I raising the tripod? I don't want to raise it too high. I kind of like the camera the way it is right now because it's at a nice angle for me to look at without bending my head up or down. I could raise the tripod a little bit. The problem is then I'm going to be lower in the frame. I don't like to be lower in the frame. Why is it so warm in here? Hold on, let me just turn the AC up. Okay, so, hang on. I just try to turn the AC down a little bit. Okay. Put the camera above my monitor. I don't know if that'll work. Then you're not going to see the window. People like seeing the window. You won't see the window. No, the camera can't be moved forward because there's a table in front of me. This is all a table. It's a wide table. And then my bed is right here. So I can't move the camera around to the side because there's no place to go. This is I only live in one room. So I have very little room. Is the monitor that big a deal? When I look at the picture, I just see this blurry thing in the corner. I don't really notice the monitor. Juju B says, is there a saturation adjustment with your camera? I'm sure there's all kinds of adjustments. Why do you ask? Hang on a second. Let me see what this looks like. I certainly think it looks sharper than it did before. Peak Time Racing says the blur of the monitor forces you to look at Steve, which is who we are watching. AJ likes how it looks. You can lower the saturation to bring out true colors. I'll have to read up on it. I'm opening to messing with the colors at some point, but I need to know what I'm doing. It's too close now. It doesn't look casual anymore. It's not any closer than it was before. We did not change. The camera is literally, the camera is the same distance as the webcam was, basically. The amount of the shot wide, the width of the shot is basically the same as it always was, even with the webcam. You're saying the monitor is too close? Again. What I can maybe do, I think I can push this back a little bit. Make a little difference. But. Oh, thank you, by the way, Pinochet. Pinochet thinks it looks great. Thank you, Pinochet, and thanks for your support, Pinochet. I appreciate that. See, Michelle Sparks likes how it looks. It's a bit lower than it was. We can see more of the mic. I might adjust it. I might mess with a little bit in terms of the angles and stuff. I might try raising it a little bit or something, but I'll do that after. Arabic thinks it looks fine. I can't slide the monitor out of the frame. Let me explain this again. I am reading your comments on the monitor. I gotta read your comments somewhere. The comments don't pop up magically in front of my face in the air. So there has to be something to show your comments so I can read them. I assume you want me to read your comments, so I gotta read them somewhere. Now, where am I reading the comments? On the monitor. Now, the farther away the monitor is from the camera, the more I'm doing this all the time. I don't want to be doing this all the time. I want your comments to be as close as they can to the camera, so I don't have to keep doing this. Does that make sense? The monitor's not taking up that much of the screen, guys. Really? It's that big a problem? Daniel says the monitor location is fine. Tammy says the monitor is fine. Also, I think the monitor is basically taking up as much space as it always did. Rob Van Roy thinks it looks fine now. Okay, so I'm liking it. I want to go back and just see. I got to look and compare it to when we started. How the sharpness. That's when we started. And that's now. You want me to do? What would really help? I need to like look at it like full screen. I should like look at it on. I should look at it on my TV because when I'm showing you, I'm looking at the YouTube broadcast in like a small window. I need to look at it big because I'm guessing the bigger the picture is, the bigger a difference it makes between. Yeah, Peak Time Racing says your face is so much sharper. So I need to look at, rather than looking at a little small box, I need to look at like a bigger version of this. Let me go on. I'm going to open up my TV and see. Going to get it up on my TV. See, Michelle Sparks says all is the orange is gone too. Yeah, well, that I needed to just fix the white. I had to fix the white balance. All right, here it is. I'm putting it on my TV. Oh, it's playing an ad. Then it'll start. Carlos Rosa says, I'm seeing wrinkles. Yeah, I'm looking on my TV. It does look sharper. You know, I feel like my hair, my terrible messy hair is better defined on the screen right now. You can see all the little hairs. My big mess of hair. My unkempt hair. Oh, you know what else happened? So it does seem like, does it like go out of focus? I have autofocus turned on to focus on my face. It seems like it just went out of, or is that my TV? No, I think that was my TV. I think my TV is doing a weird thing. The picture seems fine. Peak Time Racing says we can see your nose hair. Hey, I trim my nose hair. I'm sorry if I have nose hair sticking out. I do trim it regularly. You know what's weird? My TV is doing this weird thing right now where it's like blurring it. Why is my TV blurring it? Oh, did YouTube mess up with the... Is it this weird thing with YouTube with messing with the quality? Quality. YouTube bumped it down to 144 on my TV. I was playing it at 1080, got bumped down to 144. Now I put it at 1080 again. Now it's fun. Oh, Peak Time Racing says I'm joking. Salon Girl says, I don't know how things go when you're eating. All right. Well, I think we're gonna go with it. I think we're gonna go with it. Yeah, Kangaroo Island TV says it's been bumping down the quality on my TV too, and says it looks amazing. So, Kangaroo Island TV likes how it looks on the TV. Now the TV, like on a TV, it'll really blow things up big. So, it does look sharp on my TV. Meredith McMacken thinks it's much improved. Carlos thinks it's perfect. And look, now again, would I look better if I had a custom lighting setup? I'm sure I would. But the point is, I don't want to have a custom lighting setup. I am not using any special lights. I just have the lights on in the room. So I'll say, given that this is not a lit studio, given that I literally have no extra lighting in here, nothing special, I'm just using what's already in here, I don't think it looks bad. At least it's acceptable. The one thing I'll say is this. I do think, here's the one thing I'll say. The back is a bit washed. You're seeing some pink. I kind of wish it was a little darker. But the problem is, if we tried this, if I darken things to make the color in back of me darker, my face gets too dark. We tried that. We were experimenting back and forth. Yeah, so Peak Time Racing says for no lights, the lens make it looks like you have lights. The lens makes it look like I'm in a lit place, especially lit place. Denise thinks Denise says on my TV you look great. So again, if you can get it on your TV or on a big monitor or just on your make sure you're watching it full screen, because I think you'll get the full effect. Can you change the colors behind you to like blue, red, like you had done a while ago? Well, I can change things. I mean, I can certainly change the colors, but I don't know what. Hang on a second. I gotta get the right thing here. These remotes, these little remote things are working less and less. There it is. Now it's blue. I just changed it to blue. The thing is, though, it's the wall is a bit washed out right now because I bumped up the brightness a bit. No, I didn't really change anything. Before. I don't know how I had an effect before. I mean, right now, I just have 2 lights back there. Yeah, so that's the one thing is I think the wall you are seeing on the screen is a little bit brighter than it is in real life. But if I try to get that more accurate, I think my face will be too dark. Oh, Peak Time Racing says that was at your old place. I think the problem here, Peak Time Racing, is I'm so close to the wall here, and I don't really have much leeway to mess with the lights. So I can't really. Oh, I might have done a thing where I put a light way over there or something, but I just didn't want to bother with that now. I just leave the lights down here. Mohawk News Station, thank you for watching. Sebi says there's never a perfect picture. See, I think it looks too bright on my TV now. I'm looking on but maybe that's my TV, because if I look at it on my computer monitor, it's weird. It looks brighter on my TV than my computer monitor. On my computer monitor, it doesn't look as bright. It's like washed out on my TV. Peak Time Racing says looks fine. The problem with upping the F is I'll lose some sharpness. Juju B says it's your TV setting. Yeah, I think I have my TVs. I could probably mess with the TV if I want to. Turn your TV brightness down. I like the TV brightness though. It's all right. I'm not going to worry about it. Looks fine. I really do notice on my TV now, though, it's interesting. I can see all my hair. You can see the messy, you can see some of the gray hairs. You really can see the hair. You can see the wrinkles. There you go. That's it. Nobody's going to watch anymore. Sonic says Google Chromecast thing over brightens video on some of the apps. All right. Well, I'm happy with this. I think this is good. I think the skin tone is good. Hey, let's remember where we started. Let's go back to the webcam real quick. Let's go back to the webcam because this all started with the webcam. Let's go back to the webcam for a second. There's the webcam. Here's the webcam. Remember this? Blast from the past. See the sharpness. Hey, I got to say thanks to Peak Time Racing, by the way. Peak Time Racing was so helpful. Peak Time Racing he sent me the video, that amazing video. Been such a huge help. Peak Time Racing also helped me figure out my microphone situation too for Agenda Free TV. How to put the microphone on the microphone. How to put the microphone on the microphone stand so it wasn't on the desk. Hey, huge thank you to Peak Time Racing. What a big help Peak Time Racing has been. Check out Peak Time Racing's channel. You know, Peak Time Racing has a channel, a popular channel on YouTube. In case you didn't know, Peak Time Racing. If you like toy cars, go to Peak Time Racing. Oh, thank you, Peak Time Racing. So Peak Time Racing says, any other help you need, message me. Thank you, Peak Time Racing. And thanks again for the video. That was amazing. Thank you for all your help. So again, this is the webcam. We're looking at the webcam right now. I'm going to switch you back to the new camera. Kenneth says, big difference. Carlos Rosa says, my eyes. All right, so this is the webcam. And notice the sharpness, right? It's kind of blurry too. Thank you, Peak Time Racing. I thank you so much. All right, now let's switch back to the new camera. We're switching back to the new camera with the new lens. There it is. New camera, new lens. Clear sharpness difference. Juju B says, such a difference. Carlos Rosa says, huge difference. Wow. Hedge Enemy says, big difference even at 460. Ben Hefteller says, I can see the wrinkles on his arms more now. Madison says, much better. No, the old webcam did have the monitor. I have it at a new angle tonight. The webcam was not at the angle you just saw it at. It was normally at this angle. Manic Miner says, good investment. Well, let me say this. First of all, the camera itself, you guys bought the camera. So a number of our viewers contributed for the camera. Chris Lund gave a huge amount for the camera, so I really appreciate that. And then a lot of other viewers, people like Gordon Gott and Rick Hoppy and Shane M. and Darth Tater and others contributed to the camera. And then also a number of viewers, I think the viewers covered about 60% of the lens. Cala Voltaire, Epan, Gordon Gott contributed to the lens. So I thank you guys, because I think it really does help. And Peak Time Racing and a number of other viewers, and Peak Time Racing was obviously very helpful, a number of other viewers have been very helpful with advice in the chats. You know, like Scott Bixler and Sean TV and a bunch of other viewers have been, Carlos Rosa, have been giving advice on the whole lens thing and the camera. If we turn the floor lamp off, can we see the window? Well, see, look, you do see it. It's interesting. Now this is interesting. This is very interesting. I should ask Peak Time Racing about this. Look at the difference in the color when I turn that light off. So I kind of like having that light on, but it's not crazy. But see, when I turn that light off, the back looks much better. It's just much more, obviously the light was washing out the back. The problem is it's a little, well, I can live with this. It's a little dark and depressing in here though without that light on. But see, now my shirt, I don't know if it kind of just seems a little, I don't know if I should bump up the ISO a little bit. I don't know if it's too dark now. This seems pretty dark. Let me just look if I bump up the ISO a little bit. That's too much. That's 250. Nope, that's the next setting. That's 350. I just bumped up the ISO a little bit. That's going to be too bright, I think. Then everything's washed out. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. It's not bad, actually. That's a little better. My face is a little better. But then you lose some of the richness of the color. Yeah, I mean, the picture looks better without that light on. The problem is I like having the lamp. I like having it a little brighter in here. Well, but I understand what you're saying. People like not having the light reflecting in the window. I understand that. I understand that. What do you think about the color? RD with the ISO, I can only go down. It seems like I can only go down the next step down. It's currently 320. The next step down is 250. There's no in between. That's 250, and that's going to be a little darker. I mean, I'm fine with either. It depends on what you guys like. Kenneth likes the blue light on the window. Budget Girl likes it darker with the rich color on the back wall. Happy Life says it's balanced and crisp. Denise says the color makes you look less pale. Manic Miner prefers this. Denise likes this. So Quiana likes this. Well, I'll have to see if I can put up with not having that light on. Sing Neon says looking sharp and crisp from the Lurkers Lounge. Linda says the color is very rich now. See, the thing is, like you might say I can't really see the color of your shirt, but when I look down right now, it's hard for me to see the color of my shirt the way the lighting is in here. It's not really clear to me. I can barely make out that it's blue right in front of me. Nicole likes the light on. It is a weird place to have that light on, I'll say that. I mean, normally you wouldn't have a light right next to you reflecting in the window. Right, Denise says, can you try putting the light on but move the light out of the picture to make it a little more indirect? I could, you know, I would have to like try moving it somewhere, that light. You know? I think maybe what I'll do is later on I'll just kind of experiment moving the light around and seeing how I feel about it. But next to the tripod, the big problem is it's nice to not have to move things around when you're going live. You know, it's like one more thing you got to do. On the cooking streams, I think I still got to use the. I think I'm still going to use the phone. The phone is good for the cooking streams because you can like pick it up and walk around and stuff. It's very easy to move around. Happy Life says, I've always disliked the reflection of the light from the lamp. Denise says she thinks I'm a bit dark now. See, I think my face is a bit dark. Again, though, it's dark in the room itself is not very bright, right? So, you know, this right here, when I turn around, believe it or not, the wall actually looks a little brighter on YouTube than it is in real life. It's just kind of dark lighting in here. The Bomb Pop shorts. I'll show the Bomb Pop shorts and see if they read on camera. Hang on a second here. So I'm just doing a quick news check, guys. Quick news check. Saw a report. I don't know. I'll have to look into this later. Elint News posted something about this too. British military group ship reportedly attacked off Oman. A ship reportedly came under attack off the coast of Oman, said a British military group, offering few other details. It's suspected the attack did not involve piracy. That color is rich behind me now. Now that I look at it, it's very rich color. Sean B. Art thinks it looks absolutely fine. It does look, let me just see. Let me look it on. Actually, I'm looking at it in the wrong place. Yeah, it does look nice on YouTube. Color looks nice. Oh, we don't know what ship got attacked and who attacked it and all that stuff. None of that is out. Erica thinks it looks great. C. Michelle Sparks says it's very soothing. No, I don't think LED light will show up. I tried doing that last time. There's some kind of weird thing with that. I think it's like digital cameras and LEDs or whatever. I'm not sure, but it didn't work with the new camera with the other lens. So I doubt it'll work with this one. Gordon Gott thinks it looks great right now. Let me show you Sebi says switch to an OLED screen, even bigger difference. I think the bigger picture you watch it with, the more of a difference it'll make. I think you'll notice it more watching with a bigger picture. Oh, hold on a second here. I'm going back and forth. I'm watching the start of the stream, then watching now. All right, hang on. Let me get the... Carlos Rosa says you can see every detail on your face. Let me get the shorts. So just as a little color test, how do these shorts read? How do these look to you? How do they look? I mean, those look pretty good. They're red, white, and blue. So it is capturing the red, white, and blue. Like... See, I could get these shorts and say, hey, look, I got these shorts. And see, with the webcam was terrible for the colors. But this, like, if I show you this, you're actually seeing what the shorts do look like. So good for products. Yeah, the one thing I got to figure out is this whole light situation. It's not as bright as you remember, Nicole White, because with the webcam, it was artificially bright. It was too bright. Again, the room is naturally dark. The color of the wall is actually, believe it or not, the wall looks a little darker in person than it does on your screen. So Linda says, having the lamp on didn't bother me. Well, it is better not to have a big light in the window. I'll say that. I mean, if I turn the light back on, you'll notice it. The light was kind of bright, too. I can turn the light down a little bit. Now it's too dark. It's weird. The thing is, it's very weird. The light actually makes a huge difference to me. It just makes a really big difference to me. There's something about having the extra lighting here. I don't know what it is, but like without that light on, I feel kind of depressed. It makes a big difference to me. No, the lamp is pretty dim right now. It's not very bright. I can't really dim it more if I want to get. I could turn it up more, but I don't want to turn it up. No, I don't really want to move the light to the other side of the room. Well, then it'll be in the windows. I'll try it later over there, but you know. Anyways, I don't think it looks terrible like this. Right, it does affect the wall, but it's just you have light coming there. So Kay says leave it on. You're the only one it should really matter to. I'll probably leave it on because it just makes such a difference to me. Otherwise, I'm just sitting here like I'm sitting in a dark room. Probably going to leave it on. I don't think it looks crazy. The color is nicer without it, but I'm darker without it. My face I'm brighter with the light on. I mean, I can adjust things. I think I'm more evenly lit with the light on. RD says if it makes you happy and not depressed, you should leave it on. I think you're right. Less ISO now. The problem is if I turn down the ISO, I think my face is going to look too dark. So that's less ISO. See, now the color is a little better behind me, but my face is darker. So it's just, Now I don't want to mess with the colors on the wall. See, I like the wall color here better, but I think my face is too dark. I'll say which camera I'm using in a second. Yeah, I think that's going to be too dark. It's interesting. It's interesting. At least when you get to the point. At least you're narrowing in on things. When you get to the point where, you're just you're switching a little bit each way, then at least you've narrowed things down a lot. Can't zoom on this lens. It's a prime lens. It doesn't allow for zooming. Anyways, I think for now this will work. I don't think this looks bad. At least the wall looks pink. I don't think it looks bad. I can go with this. Carla says you've learned a lot about cameras and lenses. Well, I'm no expert, but I at least have a basic idea. So, look, given what I do for a living, it's a good thing to know about. G says it even makes your window look matte, like less glare. The pink wall looks like an LED strip. Tigers Mundo says, let's just say it's better now than before. Manic Miner says, if you split screen from a couple streams ago, you can see a clear improvement. Well, if you want to go back to a couple streams ago, we can just do this. We can go back to pre-camera. Hey, thank you, Kick Patowski, who says, for the behind the stick scene sticker. Thank you, Kick Patowski. I appreciate that. Let's go back. That's all right. That's the. I don't want to not the one with my glasses. That's weird. We'll do the last one without the glasses. Here. This is the Saturday night live stream. So that was then. That's on the webcam. Then that's now. See, Michelle Sparks says, I can't watch the old one. A DG says, this is much better. You look healthier. Carlos Rose Realty says, 100,000 times better now. The sharpness of the face is certainly a big difference. Hang on, difference. Just looking at this again. I'm just comparing both of them. Yeah, it's a significant difference. Any behind the scenes? Wait, this is behind the scenes. Kik Batowski, you're saying behind the scenes. Isn't this behind the scenes? This whole stream is about what lens I'm using. How much behind the scenes do you want? Does it get any more behind the scenes? The stream is called Trying the New Lens. Sean B. Art says a huge difference. Gordon God thinks it's much better. What is in front of me? Oh, Kik Batowski, go if you want to watch. I mean, I did a stream on this channel called Cleaning My Apartment Live. Actually, but that was in the previous apartment. Anyways, but like you can like look. I mean, I'm basically in one room, so I live in one room, and the studio's in the other room, and I don't do studio tour. So I mean, but we do. I mean, the other half of the room is like the kitchen, and we do cooking streams. So there's not much else to show you. I've done streams over the last couple of months from the balcony, so you can check those out. If you go back through the streams, you'll see we've done streams from different parts of the apartment. So like go to the stream called Sunset, and we did that one on the balcony. There's a stream where it's like a sunset live stream or something. And then if you go to the cooking streams, you'll see the kitchen. Yeah, so check out the Sunset stream. Also, you can watch the stream where I put up. There's a stream where I put up the screen. I put up the magnetic. You can watch magnetic screen door installation stream. Then you can see more of the room. So you go to the channel, search magnetic screen door installation review. Watch that. There you go. There's your behind the scenes. That's what you're looking for. Yeah. Alibaba, you might be able to see the grains of spice on the chicken when I hold up my food. Vers Waffles says better field of focus. Again, this lens will blur the stuff in front of me and behind me. So you'll notice the monitor is more blurred out now. The window is a bit more blurred out. It's a narrower depth of field. So in theory, it keeps the focus more on you. That's the theory. A lot of YouTubers really like that look. Fine with me either way. But we did this before. If you look at if you let it focus on my hand, watch. My hand goes into focus. Now see how everything else is blurred out? Look at everything behind the hand is blurred out. See? That's what it does. Shallower depth of field, says Carlos Rosa. Exactly. Am I happy now? Well, this is, yeah, I think we've done, we didn't go crazy. We did our best to get the picture to an adequate level, just by getting a basic camera. And I mean, we spend a little money on the lens. You guys bought the camera and most of the lens, but it wasn't like there's way more expensive choices out there. But I don't think, for our purposes, I think this is good. This is what it should be if we're going to be on this channel as we usually are. I think we should at least have a camera and not a non-webcam, I'll say. Oh, thank you, Kay Bati. Thank you, Kay. She says goal. Thank you, Kay. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I think for now this is fine. This is. I had been thinking about this for months, but it's not. The issue isn't as pressing with agenda-free TV because in agenda-free TV studio I am very lit up. So I think things look fine there for now. I think this was different though because of the low lighting in here. It was really affecting things. Alex Duncan says, just switched from my phone to PC monitor. Amazing difference. I should actually watch it on my iPad for a second to see what it looks like there. Let me see.
Now I'm looking at here.
Yeah.
I'm looking at here.
Looks fine. Let's hold on. Turn it down. Yeah, I think some people said you could like see my eyes better. Let's see if I can notice that at all. I'm comparing. I mean, the thing is, with just the new camera alone, it makes a big difference from the webcam. Certainly, that in itself is a huge difference. Hang on. The details of the face are probably better with this. What am I noticing? I'm noticing something else. No, basically the same. What did I say? Did I say something naughty or something? I don't know what I said. See, Michelle Sparks says, just to put you on the TV, wow. Did I accidentally say something like naughty or something? I mean, sometimes I say things, I don't know what I'm saying. I literally don't know what I said. It was lit? I said I was lit? Oh, well, I am lit. Do I have extra chapstick? All right. Anyways, this is good. So I think it's a keeper. I think it's a keeper, guys. It's a keeper. Oh, Carlos Rosa had asked about my shoe inserts. The shoe inserts are the new sneaker inserts for my feet are supposed to come tomorrow, but I gotta wait till the guy I worked with is back at the sneaker store so I can take them in and kind of go, get them trimmed with him. And also, I'm probably gonna need a new pair of sneakers because my old ones won't fit right with the new inserts. So probably what I'll do is they'll come tomorrow, but maybe early next week I'll go to the sneaker store and I'll actually, again, the new inserts are going to be much thinner than the old ones, and I'm going to hopefully they'll work. Hopefully they'll do what they need to keep my feet from hurting and my legs from hurting, but at the same time not take up so much of the shoe, so I can wear normal shoes rather than shoes that are too big and always too tight for me. So we'll find out more about that next week, I think, when I can actually take the inserts into the sneaker store and get a new pair of shoes that would fit the new inserts. I have to do online check-in for my appointment in 5 days. I have the appointment with the endocrinologist. That's in 5 days. I just wrote myself a note to check in. Ryan the Gamer likes the camera. TT says, yes, keep it. I don't know if the comments are delayed. I feel like I'm seeing a bit of a delay with the comments. Lens filter from viewer come yet. There's some packages here, but I haven't opened them. Maybe next time maybe next stream we'll do a package opening thing. But I don't know, the filter, I don't know that it'll make any kind of big difference right now. I don't know that I'm getting any kind of, with this lens was designed to address the low light issue. So I don't know if there's any issue we need to address right now. Denise says, definitely a keeper. With all you do during a stream, this will give us the best view. Hey, thank you, by the way. Denise is modding, Linda Belk is modding, Sarah Joy is moderating. Thanks to all of our mods. Ryan says, YouTube is acting unbelievably with the chats. I have it on live chat. Now I worry that, if there's any little piece of dirt on me or something, you'll be able to see it. Lizzie is here as well. Maybe people won't like it. Maybe viewers will tune out because they can see the detail of my face better and there'll be fewer people watching. What if that happens? I think where you'd really notice the blur is if I had the camera closer to my face, which I don't want to have. Some YouTubers, they do these streams where they have their face takes up most of the screen. If I was sitting closer to two things. If I was sitting closer to you, the back would be blurred more. Also, let me say this. This background is right near me, but if I was sitting in a big room, the room would be pretty blurred because this lens has a narrow depth of field. It's only a small amount only a small distance is actually in focus. You can see it a little bit. You can definitely see it with the monitor and the window. The monitor is blurry, which I think is good, and the window's a bit blurry. And the idea is that some people like it because they say the focus is on you and not what's on in front of you or behind you. Ben says at the beginning the blurs distracted me. Well, you also weren't used to seeing it on this channel. It's so crazy though. The lens, of course, it makes such a difference. Catherine Leatherwood thinks it looks good now. The plant is not, but the plant is, I think, a little more blurry than it was before. But if I moved it back, it'd be blurry. I bet if I move it back further, it gets blurry. See, the plant's more blurry now because it's further back. Here it's closer to me. Carlos says lens can cost many times what the camera costs. That was not the case with this lens. Sebi says when the first films were shot in 4K, the makeup had to be redesigned. Yeah, there's a number of packages here, so we'll be getting the packages. Although I'll probably wait to open them because I don't like opening packages too late. I like people to be able to, if people send stuff in, I like to open it a little bit earlier. We kind of started a little late. The whole day was late because we were up until, I mean, the stream about the volcano, the stream about the tsunami warning didn't end until like 5:15 in the morning. So by the and I could never go right to bed. So by the time I went to bed and got up, I mean it was like late afternoon. So everything got delayed today. So we didn't come on until later. Some people like Catherine saying don't eat on camera. No, I'm not going to use this for agenda-free TV because I would have to run back, and I only have one camera, and I would have to run back and forth and switch it. But honestly, agenda-free TV, it's not as much of an issue because I have the great lighting in there. So you don't get the issue that I was getting from the low lighting in here. The issues in here were basically coming from the low lighting. I mean, this is blurred, which I'm fine with. Yeah, so probably next stream we'll open up some packages. Oh, I should mention the exhaust fan. I should update you on the exhaust fan. So I told you that in a building near me, a little ways away, they have this crazy loud fan that's been going on for 2 months. And I took a video of it. I'll show you the video. Now, I can't hear it right from my apartment, but if I walk down the street where I normally walk, you can hear it. And it's like crazy disturbing. And I can't believe they haven't fixed it. Let me show you the video of this. Florida Cracker says AFTV is very clear. Okay. All right, here is the here's the video of this exhaust fan on the side of the building that they haven't fixed for months. Hang on. Ready? So it's ridiculous. And if it, like it hurts your ears if you walk by the building, it like hurts your ears. And it's like, how have they not fixed this for months? For 2 months it's been going on, at least 2 months. And then finally I got so frustrated when it was so annoying that I want to get it fixed even though I can't hear it from my apartment. It annoys me when I walk by it. So I went into the building yesterday I just went in the building and I went to a security guard and I said, is there a manager I can ask about this? And they gave me the card of the assistant property manager. So I called the assistant property manager today and I asked about it. And she said, oh, I'll tell the property manager about it. And I said, well, was it better if you have an email? And she said, sure. So I sent an email with the video. And she wrote me back and she said, I'm passing it along to the property manager. But how does this, like, and then everybody who works in the building, like, if you're out there, like, eating lunch, they have, like, tables out there, you have to listen to this thing. Like, how has this been allowed to go on for 2 months? It's so bad. And then I'm going to fix it for them because nobody complains. Yeah, Linda Belk says, how have the tenants not griped about it? I can't, it's like an office building. I just don't understand it. How has maintenance not fixed it? It's so loud. It's a work building, but also there's like tables where people would sit outside near this. And I just fix the thing. Linda says because it costs money to make things better. I mean, it's such a disturbance. Catherine says probably because they cannot find someone to fix. Well, I don't know if there's a part that they don't have or something. Catherine says, in Texas, we have lost so many air conditioning techs. Yeah, Carlos says I should be noise inspector for the city. But it's just, it's so ridiculous. It's so loud. It does sound like a jet. It's so annoying. So I finally was just like, I'm going to complain to them. Unbelievable. The things I do to make everybody else's world better. It's a place where I go on my walks. Sometimes I walk around Orlando. And it's just so ridiculous. So I'll let you know if they fix it. Who knows if they'll actually fix it? I'll keep you posted. Hang on, I'm just... Just doing a quick news check. EJ says the rumble of the city, if not one noise in another. Well, but that's really bad. That is excessive. That's excessive. Lexa Fulmer says it should not be running like that. If something is wrong with it, depending on what it is, it could start a fire. I mean, clearly it seems that something is wrong with it. Okay. Is there anything else I wanted to mention? Oh, I have to update you on something. Is the person who gave the olive oil, Buttergin isn't here right now, right? I'm going to do it next time. I have an update about the olive oil sprayer, but I want to wait until Buttergin is here. It's probably too late for Buttergin. So I have it on my list. No. The basic the thing I want to mention, I'll show it to you, is I was talking about in the olive oil sprayer. I was saying it's kind of hard to get the olive oil to get in there, but it came with a little plastic funnel. I didn't realize that there's a little plastic funnel it comes with where you stick it in the top of the olive oil sprayer, and then you can pour the olive oil in the funnel, and then it goes down into the sprayer. So I wanted to show you the funnel. I'll do it when Bettergen is here. They also put instructions in on like how to clean it and stuff, so I'll mention that too. But I'll wait for Bettergen. My hair, I think I gotta get a hair. I think I gotta cut my hair. It's looking really terrible. I might cut it tonight. It's such a mess. I mean, look at this. You can really see with the camera how messy, and the lens, how messy it is. Oh, Bettergen is here. Okay, hold on. Let me show you the funnel. I'll show you the funnel. Hang on. Give me 1 minute. I need to take a 1 minute break. I don't want to get a haircut. I like cutting my own hair. It's simple, and then I can do it whenever I want. Ooh, I can't, hold on. What I'll do is, back in 1 minute. Back in 1 minute. We're back. So this is the olive oil sprayer. See, it's out of focus now. I got to hold it near me so it's in focus. If I do this, it'll focus on that, and then I'll be out of focus. See, look at that. See, this is what, with this lens, look at how it does this. Look at how the camera does it, and with the lens, it'll blur everything out. This is actually really cool. I couldn't do this with the webcam. I can say, hey guys, look at this thing. And I hold it up and it focuses on it, and then I'm out of focus. See that? Look at that. How great an effect is that? See, and then I'm out of focus, so you get to focus on just this. And then I do this, comes back to me. But with the lens, it keeps the other stuff out of focus, so which is great. So what I was going to show you is, see, the actual opening is small. Small opening. But what I didn't realize is, Rick Hoppy says it's called racking focus. What I didn't realize is, look what it comes with. It comes with a funnel. Look, it's a funnel. You can really see my fingers. So that handles getting the oil inside. But it doesn't handle the issue with cleaning it. But it comes with instructions on how to clean it. Hey, the thing with the focus is a big help on this channel because I'll hold stuff up to show you guys, and it doesn't. And with webcam, it wouldn't be in focus. That's actually a good thing. See, it has these instructions. It says, oh, it did mention in the instructions that it helps you save money. Because I guess you save oil by spraying it and not dumping it on a plate or something. It says, in terms of cleaning it, it says, easy to clean. You need to fill the bottle with warm water and add a little detergent. Shake it 6 to 10 times and then spray out the water and repeat 3 to 5 times. So it just says basically you put a little warm soapy water and then you just spray it through. But see, if I show you this now, it should read on camera. Watch. Hopefully. See, look at that. How cool is that? It focuses on it. See, that's really great because before I couldn't show you stuff close up. See, I can say, look, here's the cleaning instructions. Watch. Look at that. You can read it. Wow. Anyways, I'll post the link to this again. Astro Josh says that is good focus. I'll post the link again. Well, I don't even know if I can't even find Buttergin. I can't even find which particular one this is. It's the one made by 304. 304 oil sprayer. I can't find the one by 304. It doesn't come up. But they sell a lot of them on Amazon. I'll post one of the other ones. Buttergin says, I found it on Amazon, but no clue which one. I mean, if you just look up olive oil sprayer, there's like a million of these things. I'll just show you like one of the best sellers. Why is it not giving me bestseller? I mean, just as an example, you can go look them up on Amazon, and there's a ton of them. But just as an example, I'll show you this one. And I'll post this link. Here's an example of one with a bunch of ratings. But if you look on Amazon, there's a ton of different ones, but even there are different versions of the same one. Anyways, if you, what was I going to say? As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Oh, thank you, Aries Pjork. Aries gave me a fist bump. Thank you, Aries. Hey, I appreciate all your support, Aries. Thank you. Thanks so much. Did we ever figure out what the hippo was doing on the previous sticker you gave me? It looked like maybe it was putting on its gloves, but it was kind of hard to figure out. Anyways. Juju B says, so excited for future package openings. No, this is like a big deal that I can show you close-ups of things. Like I can say, hey, look, see, I got this silicone cover for my water bottle. But if I hold it up to the screen, you can really see it. Watch, hopefully. Look at that. See? It's like a beauty shot. It's so cool. That's very useful. Very useful. Hippo was being cool, says Aries. Acting like a tough guy with what the hippo was doing. Okay. But that's a very useful thing. Oh, I'm looking at it again. Acting like a tough guy. Rubbing his arm and doing this. Andrew Broadwater says, I dig the zoom. No, that's a really helpful thing. I mean, with the old camera, I couldn't. The colors would always be messed up. So like I would say like here's some shorts. I'd say here's some red, white, and blue shorts, but they would look weird. Like now, if I hold these up, they actually look red, white, and blue. And then I can like if I hold specific things up to the camera, you can actually see them. So it's just a big difference because I do that a lot during the package openings. I hadn't even thought about that. Beth, off topic. That's good. This is great to know. This is such a huge. I'm gonna say that to Peak Time Racing. Tell Peak Time Racing about close-ups bonus with camera with lens. Oh, Buttergin says it's the Puzzmug store. Okay, so this is the one. Buttergin, I guess this is the one because you said the Puzzmug store. This is the link. Oh, Peak Time Racing is still... I thought you went to bed. Peak Time Racing, that's such a bonus of the lens. So again, this is the olive oil sprayer that... I mean, if you're in the market for an olive oil sprayer, that's the one that... I just posted the link. That's the one that Buttergin got. Thank you, Buttergin. Well, it's a huge, we do that all the time. I show stuff all the time. I try to show stuff close up all the time. You know, like this thing. Where's this thing? Here's an example. You know, I forget who sent me this, but this thing. We talked about this on the air. But this will probably show a lot better. Where's the button? Where's the on button? This thing. Look at that, see? See, I can actually show you close up, watch. See it really reads. Like, now I can show you the things people send me. Look at how good that looks. What a difference. What a difference. If you're Peak Time Racing, if you're still watching, you must do this with your cars, right? This must come in handy with your car videos because you hold up the cars and then they get into focus. But it's not just what it is this lens will blur everything behind it out, which is a huge difference. Peak Time Racing says, yes, you can imagine Hot Wheels zoomed up close. That's the nice thing is if I hold up something to you guys, it'll blur the back out. So I can say, look at this. See, the really neat thing is it blurs out the background. So you're only focused on you're only seeing the thing I'm showing you. It's also interesting, I guess the camera knows to focus on an object. It's doing auto face focus, but if something like comes close to the camera and it takes up most of the screen, I guess the camera figures out it's supposed to focus on that, my guess is. Yeah, like the plant, if you held up and you said, here's this plant, and you do this. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's incredible. It's funny, it can't even get the whole plant in. The plant itself, not even the whole plant is in focus because the back is too far away. Depth of field. Hedge Enemy says this is what uncorrected astigmatism looks like. When I got up, the chair was blurred out. Well, I don't know what it focused on when I got up. Get real. I don't know. I don't think I want to get real close to the camera. We can do a test though, just for the fun of it. If I get closer like this, will everything behind me just get blurred out? Yeah. See, I'm looking at the camera right now, and other things are blurred out. I assume. Let me just see. That's that effect, the bokeh effect. BOKEH. YouTubers like that. YouTubers like having the background blurred out. Peak Time Racing says, if you watch cinematic movies, you will notice the background blur a lot. The background blurs a lot to focus in and out of subjects. It's really neat. Very cool. Sonic says, my dog started barking at the TV. So I guess when like, well, the thing is, when YouTube creators, or a lot of times when they're making videos, they don't even need a desk in front of them. They're just talking straight to camera, so they can get closer to camera. I can't do that. I need to have a desk here. I have to have my monitor on it, my microphone. So I mean, I could put a microphone on the camera, but it's just But I don't think it's really good for these broadcasts to have me be too close. I actually like having a little bit of space, and you can see the window and stuff. Oh, I know what I'll show you. Here's another example of what I can show you. If I can find it here. Where is it? Where is it here? Remember our viewer, I forget who, sent me the Dogecoin and I couldn't show it close up to you? It's the Dogecoin. Remember this? Look at that. See? It's Dogecoin. How close can I get? Got to be careful here. Then on the back, it's, hold on. And then they sent me the Wall Street Bets guy coin with the rocket on it. Hold on. And the rocket on the back. See, now I can show you these things. Rick Hoppy says Steve agreed. Steve agreed. Oh, about having me not be so close to camera. Well, so that was, if people, when people send me stuff and there's stuff I want to show you, can actually show it to you now. Because before I couldn't show you the stuff close up. Budget Girl says amazing clarity. Yeah, I got to make sure my fingernails are clean these days. Tamburina says, I was so impressed I caught myself some coins. Now, this is not Bitcoins. Bitcoins are not physical coins. This is just a commemorative to honor Dogecoin coin. Manzanita says, do you have the link to the little letter sign? Guys, Sonic, do you remember? Oh, Worcester. Sonic is on it. Sonic says, Worcester sent those coins. Thank you, Sonic. Thank you, Worcester, for the coins. What was the name of that, of the mini... of the thing where you put the name in lights? Anyone remember? Hey, Sharon Heberling, I hope you feel better. Sharon's not feeling well. That's not good. Sharon, I hope you feel better. So take care of yourself, Sharon Heberling. We wish Sharon well. Sorry you're not feeling well, Sharon. Anybody remember what is this thing called? Marquee. Mini marquee. Is that what it is? Mini marquee? Mini marquee? Yes. There's a bunch of these things. There's My Cinema Lightbox. I don't think mine was called that, though. Off My Lawn Mini Marquee. Thank you, Sonic. I looked up Mini Marquee, and I don't see anything called Mini Marquee. But I do see other things like that. No, but I'm not seeing... I don't know. I wonder if they don't sell that one anymore. They might not sell that one anymore, because I'm not seeing that particular one, guys. I'm not seeing it on Amazon. I'm looking. There's other ones. I don't see that one. Maybe it's defective. Maybe they sold out. I looked up Mini Marquee on Amazon, and I don't see that one. I don't see the one with the lights on it. Literally not there. The ones they have don't have lights on the side. It's like a collector's item. I honestly don't see one on Amazon with the lights on the side. It's called Mini Marquee. See, if you look up Mini Marquee, mine has lights on the side. These don't have lights on the side. How about that? You know, man, it doesn't work. I'm trying to find one. I'm doing an image search for it. I literally can't find it. Is this it? Literally can't find it anywhere. I found it. Hold on, I found it. Itty bitty mini marquee light up sign. Hold on, I found it. But I don't know if it's on Amazon. It's not listed on Amazon anymore, but here, I got it. I found it. Wait, is that it? Hang on. Where is itty bitty mini marquee? Breaking news. Itty bitty mini marquee light up sign. Sonic, I want this in the summary if possible. Itty bitty mini marquee. There it is. Itty bitty marquee lighted up. Oh, it doesn't say mini. It says itty bitty marquee. Maybe the mini is not in there. Itty bitty marquee. Sonic says it was the stream on 7/12. I found it, guys. I found it on Amazon. Breaking news. It's on Amazon. Itty bitty marquee. Breaking news. We did it. Let me post the link. Guys, there it is. There you go, Manzanita. Itty bitty marquee. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Happy Quill says, get an electronic one scrolling. I have too many things already. But an electronic one would be cool too. Anyways, Manzanita's going to get one. Anyways, it comes with letters. We reviewed it before. A viewer sent it. Was it Off My Lawn or Off My Lawn sent it? It comes with a bunch of plastic letters. You just have to be careful when you open the letters to not tear the letters when you're separating them. They come all connected to each other. But anyways, it's a fun little thing. How good does the lens make this product look? It's amazing. Wow. Itty bitty mini marquee. Itty bitty marquee. Light it up. We did it, guys. I'm so excited. I did not know that the lens would do this. This alone is a reason. The lens being able to show you close-ups is alone reason enough to use the lens. I'm not kidding you. We do this all the time. I have this salt shaker. I reviewed this on the air last year. But, I mean, I can be like, hey, look at the salt shaker. Look. If it works. Ooh. Maybe because it's seeing through it. There it is. See, there you can see it right there. Look at the salt shaker. It's so great. Carlos says it's the best purchase you made for the channel. I mean, it allowing us to show close-ups and like colors, accurate colors of like clothing items and stuff is a huge deal. Manzanita says the focus blurring effect is really cool and the image is so crisp. Alibaba says the lens will add a lot to the channel. Who knew? Who knew? I didn't even realize this. Yeah, Sonic says I'm going to just sit here for hours and hold objects close to the camera now. I think it's the coolest thing. I mean, look, it's Dogecoin. How close can I get? See the writing and everything. Coleman Ruggles says, looks great. Fantastic. A quant coin? Is that like, that's a different kind of a, did you send me that Kangaroo Island? That's another cryptocurrency? Hey, it's Colt Fox. It's Raina Marie. It's Michelle R. So I am excited about having this lens. So thank you to Peak Time Racing for helping me and everybody else who helped me figure it out and choose it. And then obviously all the people who donated for the camera and the lens. Chris Lund, Rick Hoppy, Gordon Gott, Shane M., EPAN, Cala Voltaire, and others. Very much appreciated. Nice. Awesome. Very cool. Hang on. Doing quick news check. Quick news check. I'm really annoyed. I haven't been able to run the last few days. I love to run, but I hurt my Achilles. When I started lifting, I was kind of doing too much, and I hurt my Achilles. So I haven't run in like a week, or at least like 5-6 days. But I'm really antsy. I really want to go for a run on the treadmill. So I think I'm going to hold off one more day. But it annoys me. It drives me crazy. Kangaroo Island says, Quant Network doing very well. Sent you 10 algo coins. They will do well too. Oh, that's what you sent me. Thank you, Kangaroo Island TV. Meredith McMacken said, turned this broadcast on the TV. Fantastically sharp picture, better than my phone. Yeah, if you haven't, you should make sure you're watching this in 1080. And also, if you can, watch on a big screen, on the biggest screen you can. Because everybody's saying if you watch on a big screen, you really notice the picture difference with this lens. I'm also guessing if I shot stuff like outside with the lens, it would look really nice too. Maybe one day we'll do a stream like a sunset stream, because I can get this, I believe with the cord I have that I don't know if it'll reach out there. I might be able to get this set up out there so I can live stream like the sunset or whatever. But anyways, Mantronic says on a TV it looks great. But I can't just bring this camera out and live stream from the street because there's no way to get the signal to you. It's not a phone, you know. I think what people would normally do with this is, I mean, some people use it for live stream, but like people would record a video. But I'm excited. I'm really excited to use it. And also to do the close-ups is the close-up seals the deal. Ryder says on the big TV in the Lurkers Lounge. Gordon says, you're welcome. We all here love your live streams on Lookner. You have a big family on Lookner. Hey, thank you, Gordon. Appreciate that. I'm glad you're enjoying the streams. All right, guys, it is 12:30. I think we might be getting this time. I think this is a successful stream. I mean, look at this. When did we do the new camera stream? It wasn't even that long ago. We did the new camera stream. Sonic knows, I'm sure. We did the new camera stream. Three days ago. New camera tryout was 3 days ago. It was 3 days ago. It was Monday night. It was Monday night. We tried out the new camera on Monday night, and now here we are with the lens. It's amazing. I think you can see my vein sticking out better now. That's not good. Oh, Barbara Hella is here. Yeah, so we have the new lens on. It looks great. I'm very excited. I'm excited. I mean, let's just go back. I'm just going to go back to the webcam one more time. It's a slightly different angle than it normally is, but just the general idea. That's the webcam, right there. So the color's washed out. I'm not as clear. Also, if I tried to hold the coin up to the webcam before, it usually didn't work. See, See, this is the difference with the webcam. You can sort of see, but it's not focusing on this, and it's still focusing on it. Like it doesn't. Maybe I can manually fix the focus, but you're not seeing the focus thing, and I'm still in focus, and the printer's still in focus. See? So that doesn't work, but that's the old thing. You like this angle better? I mean, I could switch to this angle maybe. I think my monitor is too low though. My monitor should be a little higher. The monitor tends to slide down a little bit. So see, that's the problem with this angle is I'll be shooting over the monitor, and I'd probably have to have the camera too high. The monitor had like sunk down, but I normally don't keep my monitor that low, so I don't like it like with the monitor in front. I like the window more. Because you don't really see the window much. Here you can see the window. Nicole Light likes the window. And then look at that. Look at that. I mean, come on. That's a huge difference. The monitor being blurry is distracting? You mean not being blurry? Because in this one it's blurry with the new lens, it's blurry. With the webcam, yeah, the webcam, see, normally this is a different angle than we normally do, but the monitor is not blurry. So with the new lens, it makes the monitor blurry, which I think is good. So you don't focus on it. Hey, Kaylee N is here. I hope everything is okay where you are. You were in some of the weather area last night in Wisconsin, right? All right, Sarah Joy says, it's blurry in the new one. You switched the view back before you read it? Okay, yes. So yeah, no, I think the blurriness helps because the idea is you're not focusing on the monitor if it's blurry. Color is much better. Oh yeah, the color is definitely better. Oh, Michelle Ballard. Michelle Ballard from Australia. And it looks like maybe a pug there. I can't really see. It's a very small avatar. Hey, thank you, Michelle, for the donation. And the sticker. Thank you, Michelle Ballard. Very kind of you. All the way from Australia. Have you ever been to Kangaroo Island? That's where Stan is. That's where Kangaroo Island TV is. MSU Kiwi says, now you'll get all the stream doctors here. Yeah, exactly. People will notice things on my skin. The chat doctors. Marzell says, thanks for the fun stream. Sonic says, the camera arrived in the box less than a week ago. It's crazy. And also, at least I understand the basic settings. I mean, I'm no camera expert, but at least I get the F and the ISO and the shutter speed. Sonic says telehealth. Yeah. Whenever I want. I don't even need health insurance anymore. I can just go to my chat and get free telehealth consultation. Kaylee N says you can change your resolution on your phone, etc. I did crispy clear picture here. I didn't even try watching it on my phone. I should. Watch it on my iPad. It looked good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Volume down. I'm going to try watching it on my phone. See, my phone sets it to 720. I just bumped it up to 1080 on my phone, hopefully. Yeah, you got whatever you're watching, you got to make sure you bump it up to 1080. I'm looking at it right now. Looks nice. Why is there's this weird thing going on YouTube? YouTube puts like a line on the phone. Why is there a line in it? When I have it in landscape. Oh, I see. I think I see. I see what YouTube does. Okay. Sonic, thank you. Sonic says, let's read Sonic's summary. Peak time racing video, that was amazing. Lens swap, bump the F up, nice. Bomb pop shorts cameo, shoe inserts, news messes up schedule, building noise, butter gin olive spray funnel, close-up bonus, itty bitty marquee. Hey, thank you, Sonic. Excellent summary. Thanks also for all of the information, Sonic, from the past broadcasts you provided. Very helpful. And thanks for your donation, Sonic, too. Thank you. Much appreciated. Hey, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. What a help you guys have been. I mean, come on. Oh, Kisme says, I set up my laser projector. You are on the side of a huge building on 5th and Colfax? Oh, my gosh. You guys are so helpful. I think this is definitely the right thing for this channel, for Lookner. I'm so happy that we have this now. I think the lens is going to be a big help. So we will keep going with it. But I appreciate it. And Thank you for all your help, and thanks for joining the stream and helping me with feedback on the lens and the camera. And thanks again to all the viewers who pitched in for the camera and the lens. Happy Quail says the streams are a stress reducer for you. I don't think they reduce my stress, but if the added stress for me is reducing all of your stress, then I guess it's probably worth it. So again, all the people who pitched in: Chris Lund, Rick Hoppy, Gordon Gott, Shane M, Darth Tater. I know there were others too. I can't remember. Epan, Cal Voltaire, and everybody else who pitched in for the camera and the lens. Thank you. Dillamon says, have enjoyed watching this process. A lot of trial and error. Hey, if you want to, I mean, guys, a good for YouTube how-to stuff. For YouTube how-to stuff, I would really suggest Think Media. It's a very good channel for like YouTuber how-to stuff, social media how-to stuff, equipment, techniques. But for equipment, very good. Just really well done reviews and just trustworthy. Think Media. Sean Cannell is like the Coach Kozak of YouTube how-tos. Man, could you imagine if I could ever get Coach Kozak on for an interview? I should reach out to Coach Kozak. I should see if I could get Coach Kozak to come on this channel. I bet he wouldn't do it. I don't think we have enough viewers. He'd come on Agenda Free TV, but it wouldn't be appropriate because that's a news channel. I don't know if he'd come on Lookner. Could you imagine if we got Coach Kozak on? Oh my gosh. That would be amazing. Coach Kozak from HasFit. Oops, hold on. I should reach out and see if he'll do it. That's the channel I use to go to the gym, to do my weights. Or Claudia. No, just Coach Kozak. I'd have Claudia on too. I bet she wouldn't want to be on though. Hey, thank you to... No, I did not keep the long shorts. Thanks to our moderators. Thank you so much, moderators. AJ and Sarah Joy, Linda Belk, Lizzie. Really appreciate all of our moderators, all volunteers. Man, the mods did some great work last night, too. We were on for like 8 straight hours. Oh, Elspeth. Thank you, Elspeth. Thank you for the Bravo sticker. That's very kind of you. Thank you, Elspeth. Honey Herzo says, I'm not offered numbers on my phone for quality. I watch on the YouTube app, and I click on when I click on, there's like 3 dots you click on. I'm watching, and then you can click on 3 dots, and then it says there's a quality option. But you got to click on the 3 dots first. Hey, and thank you to all the lurkers, and all the viewers. C. Michelle Sparks, Barbara Hella, Darren Markley. Darren says, I'm sure Coach Kozak has better things to do. Well, probably. Yeah, but it would help promote his channel. He doesn't care. What does he need me for? He's got 1.7 million subscribers. I don't know, though, because I would tell Coach Kozak, like, look, I actually use your videos. Like, so at a certain point, I mean, he might. I don't know. Dave Moss, Michelle R., Meredith McMacken. Meredith says, thank you to those who help with the camera. It looks great. Yeah, I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Jan Porter says, great crispness with the new camera and lens. Rainy Janie, thanks for watching. Kisme. Rick Hoppy is going to rewind after the show for the first 40 minutes. Francis Agnes says, great camera, much better for my eyes from the blurred. Hey, thank you, Francis. Catherine Leatherwood, thanks for watching. Set it depends. William Dyer says, this looks crisp. Kaylee N. Happy Quails. Dillamond, MSU Kiwi. Nicole White. Dave Moss. Tammy Lance says it looks much better. Gordon Gott says it looks awesome. Awesome. Brainy Jandy, thanks for watching. Mantronics. Mantronics says great improvement to the visuals. Ryan the Gamer. Paula Faust. Blue Chainsaw Man says, did I miss anything? Oh, the new lens. You missed the new lens. Sonic says Coach Kozak would leave as soon as Edward started asking if he had any packages there. So Rick says, worst he could do is say no. I might reach out to him. You never know. I mean, what I'd probably say, just come on for like 10 minutes. I'll promote your channel. Rob Van Roy. I wonder if he gets requests like that. Like, his channel is super popular, but do people like reach out to him all the time, Coach Kozak? Like, is he barraged with fan requests? Can he walk down the street and not get recognized? Can he not go out anymore? Darren, what would be in it for him is to promote his channel. Dave, I did not miss the Sonic donation roundup. I literally read the roundup and thanked Sonic for the donation. I read the whole thing, word for word. No, most people don't know who he is. But some people, I mean, it's 1.7 million subscribers. Budget Girl. Thank you for watching. I got to eat my rice. My rice is still there. I made my rice before this. My rice finished cooking 15 minutes into the stream. All right. Guys, it's time. It is time. It is time to wrap it up. I got to remember to take my vitamin D. No, I do not get recognized, fortunately, out on the street. All right, guys. Thank you again. This is awesome. We have the new lens now. Hopefully I don't break it, but we can do close-ups now. I do need to get a haircut. My hair looks extra silly on camera right now. But well, onward and upward. Onward and upward. Oh, Michelle Ballard. Thank you, Michelle. And Honey Herzo. Oh, Honey Herzo says, I found the holy mackerel, I found the advanced setting on my phone and the number you were talking about, and it's much clearer in 1080. Yes, make sure you're watching in 1080. It's a big difference. Glad you found it. Hey, and thanks to everybody who donated too. Very kind of you guys. Kik Batowski, Haniel Vargas, Aries Purk, Mohawk News Station, Pinochet, K Bati, Michelle Ballard, Sonic, and Elspeth. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Well, guys, it's the end. I trim the nose hairs regularly. I got to really be on the ball about that. Whatever. Okay, guys, and thank you again to the mods. So, you know we'll have more streams coming up soon. More streams coming up soon. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm going to eat my rice, and I got to work out, unless there's big news. All right. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you soon. Oh, hold on. At Lookner channel. Lookner channel on Twitter. Lookner channel on Twitter. Don't forget Lookner channel on Twitter. And the Discord. Join the Discord. You can chat with other viewers and that's the best way to get notifications for the channels. Sign up for the Discord. It's free. Just posted the link in the chat in Nightbot. Oh, Isaiah Granny. Thank you, Isaiah's Granny, for watching. Isaiah's Granny was here. All right, guys, that is it. Gotta go. Gotta wrap it up. We'll do more streams soon. Thank you. Oh, Honey Herzo. Thank you for the sticker, Honey Herzo. Thank you for the wow sticker. Very appropriate. Very appropriate. Thank you. All right, Aries, thank you for watching again. And Seta Depends. All right, that's it, guys. We will see you later. And Francis Agnes, thanks you for watching. And thank you all for watching. And we will see you very, very soon. Oh, hold on. And Charles Goki, write us out saying goodbye. You slipped it in there, Charles Goki. Thank you, Charles Goki. That's very kind of you. Much appreciated, Charles. Thanks for your support. And the sticker. Very nice of you. And Kristen J, thank you. All right. Thank you, Charles. Much appreciated. All right, guys. That is it. We're wrapping it up. I got to eat my rice. We will see you. Oh, Peak Time Racing is still there. You said you were going to sleep. Once again, guys, Peak Time Racing. Thank you, Peak Time Racing. If you want to see Peak Time Racing's video, again, I'll post the link to it before we get off the air. It was such an amazing video he did showing the difference between the lenses. Check out Peak Time Racing's video. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it here? Where did it go? Trying to find the video link. I posted it earlier. Can't find it. Can't find it. It's like, oh, here it is. I got it. I found it. Peak Time Racing video. I think that's it. And check out Peak Time Racing's YouTube channel too. There you go. All right. I think that's it. There it is. Thank you, Peak Time Racing, for all your help. You've been an enormous, enormous help. Thank you. Couldn't have done it without you. All right, guys, and on that note, now get some sleep, Peak Time Racing. On that note, that is it. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we will see you very, very soon.